read this? I can figure out some of the words.
Is it a school book?
No, Mom used to read it to me.
You don't want to hear about bunnies. How about if I tell you a story? Let's see. Once upon a time... There was a little bitty one of a kid. And his name was Robbie. You peeked. That was his name, all right. And Robbie had a big, gigantic, strong, powerful, humongous brother. And his name was...
Brian!
Who's telling the story anyways?
You are.
All right. His name was Brian. And Brian was so big, he could pick up his little bitty one of a brother and throw him in the air so hard that when he fell, he felt a big bump. Oh. But this humongous, powerful brother Brian had a secret.
What?
He wouldn't tell anyone what it was.
Why?
Because it's not a secret if you tell anyone.
He'd tell his brother.
No, he wouldn't.
Make it so he told his brother. Brian, what was the secret?
You want to tell the story. All right, go ahead.
No, you tell it. Only tell what the secret was.
This big, gigantic, powerful brother Brian was...
What?
A dumbbell.
No, he wasn't. He was real smart. He was smarter than anyone else in the whole world.
I've got some homework to do, Robbie.
Will you finish the story later?
Yeah? Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're such a good kid. Why am I such a dumbbell? Why can't I be like other people?
Sorry I'm late. I had to pick up some stuff at the office.
It's okay.
You won't need them. We're not going to write anything yet.
Just in case.
We can both make this easier if we just, get right down to it.
What I'd like to know is why you let Thomas talk you into it.
She didn't talk me into it. She thought I could help.
Well, I don't need any help.
It's not as if you were dumb or something. Anyone who can memorize the way you do or figure out math problems without even writing them down, that's not dumb. Let's just get started. You've got the book Thomas gave you, that one.
What page?
The beginning. Just read the first sentence. The first word.
3.
There.
Where?
The word's there, not 3. There was.
There was an old man who lived in a shoe. He had so many children he didn't know what to do.
Brian, stop. Why do you make a joke of everything?
I don't want to read this junk.
You're not even trying.
Okay, so I'm not trying. So why waste your time?
If it was anybody else, I wouldn't. Just start from the beginning again. There. Maybe it would help you to remember if you wrote the words down.
There
Was
an old man who lived by the
sea.
sea.
What do we call this?
Nothing.
Nothing. I can see you've done nothing. Do you care to explain why?
Well, yes, sir. I wasn't prepared for the test. I know how to upset you if someone's unprepared. I'd be upset myself.
That's enough.
I was just trying to explain, sir.
You can explain that to the principal. Now, on your way, at once.
Don't hit me, sir. Please, sir. I'm going. I'm going right now. Straight to the principal's office.
The rest of you get on with the test. I find it pitiable rather than comic when someone chooses to make a fool of himself.
You have quite a record here, Brian, all the way through grade school. Evidently, you can do excellent work when you choose to, but you don't choose to very often, do you? Why?
I don't know.
Any problems at home? Do you get along with your mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get enough sleep?
Yes, ma'am.
You'd say so anyway, wouldn't you? Well, how do you explain your behavior? I've talked to Mrs. Thomas about this, and I'm going to discuss it with your other teachers, and I want your mother to come in for a talk.
She works.
We'll find a suitable time. Now, classroom problems are no excuse for bad behavior, so I'm restricting your privileges until we find out more about you. You may not participate in any extracurricular activities, including sports. And I want your mother to come in and arrange a time with me. Give this to her, please. You may go.
You've been grounded, Ellsworth. You're not supposed to be here. What's the problem? Anything I can help you with?
Hey, Brian, wait up!
Let him get it out of his system.